Def Noodles received a 90% dislike ratio, a loss of 3,000 subscribers, and thousands of comments completely and utterly wrecking him. This is obviously trying to be ironic, but the layers of actual self-pity and insecurity make this very hard to watch. You can tell Charlie hurt his feelings. This is cringier than the roast battle itself, so much that Critical came back to spank him again.
This is going to be me talking about his response video, which I think is a very important lesson in how not to handle controversy.
However, the most notable announcement for the previous two videos was that Def Noodles had doubled down by scheduling another roast battle.
The only way for me to make this situation right again is to produce another roast,
which somehow became even worse than the first one.
Alright, so Def Noodles hosted another one of his roast battles, and he somehow outdid himself. I could not believe what I was watching. I've never seen anything like this.
Because rather than casting a bunch of local comics, Def Noodles chose to invite his mortal enemy Salvo Pancakes, who filled the audience with his fans who were there to cause some chaos. The audience sat there waiting even longer than the first battle, and when Def Noodles finally walked out from the back, his roasts were physical rather than verbal.
Red Rock, Red Rock, Red Rock.
After shoving Salvo Pancakes, he'd get his revenge by walking through the crowd and onto the stage, signing his own Salvo Pancakes posters completely disrupting the show. This should have been the perfect chance for Def Noodles to roast his enemy, although in true Def Noodles fashion he hadn't prepared material and would instead get roasted by Salvo.
If we were here, there'd be nobody in the crowd.
After having a drink thrown on him, Salvo was forced out of the show by security, with the second Super Roast Battle's terrible mismanagement giving Penguin Zero a fresh new video.
At first I thought this was staged, because it looks like something straight out of the WWE. I was half expecting Stone Cold Steve Austin to come out with a beer and a chair and hit Def Noodles.
With comments such as, "I like how Charlie has had this same format and style for years." And is still funnier than Def Noodles would ever be. Def Noodles' image was dying with every passing hour. The headshot came with Penguin Zero's fourth Def Noodles video, totaling over 10 million views worth of Def Noodles criticism, which could have easily been avoided by ignoring Critical's first video. When combined with all of his previous controversy, Def Noodles' monthly viewership went from 4 million to 400,000, although despite already losing 90% of his fan base, he somehow still had further to fall. His news-related content became low-effort challenge videos, while an attempt to pivot to interviews also failed to make a difference. More than 1 year after the roast battle, incident, every video was still getting at least 50% dislikes, and a bunch of comments along the lines of 1.5k views in 15 hours is crazy, but it's mind-blowing when you realize Dennis has over 500k subs. Who's watching these videos? Lining up interviews for a non-existent audience wasn't exactly worth it, so he'd instead fall in love with his own failure by uploading a video titled Unsubscribe Challenge.
I want to challenge everybody who's watching this video and is subscribed to this channel to unsubscribe. I want to see if we can break the record for being the most
People thought Laserbeam's video game could be the next Fortnite, but with only 10 people playing at any one time, and comments calling it the worst game I've installed, something clearly went wrong. It all began with this tweet here. I am making a game. I ain't telling you anything yet. The most liked response gets a skin in the game. Wishlist the game on Steam so you can test it with us. Mr. Fresh Asian had made a similar tweet, attaching a short trailer giving their fans a sneak peek.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your new world boss.
Screenshots on Steam showed graphics like Fortnite, which made total sense, as this is what their combined over 30 million followers already played and naturally enjoyed.
World boss, guys. Lannan and I love this game. We've been working on it for a while. Definitely come test it with us.
Can't wait for this game. Looks like lots of fun. Hyped for the game, can't wait. This game is about to be the new Fortnite. Additionally, it was being developed by Australia's largest video game developer, who'd clearly done an incredible job when they'd finally released the open beta. Players found it to be a mix of Fortnite and TF2. Players are dropped into an arena and have to kill other players to move up the ranks. Upon reaching first place, you're given the role of World Boss, who has extra health and armor, although everybody now knows your location. The gameplay showcase gained 200,000 views, implying loads of people would be rushing to install it. Naturally, Laserbeam and Fresh also began to promote the game. Fresh posted 2 dedicated videos, totaling north of 3 million views, whilst Laserbeam filmed the game with Lachlan before officially promoting the game's release. I spent 365 days making a game.
Alright, that's well, boss. Obviously, it's still early access on Steam, but try it out, give us your feedback.
Having added another 5 million views worth of exposure, the game seemed guaranteed at least moderate success. Comments read, "Since you guys are popular, you guys will instantly have a popular game, although for whatever reason, this simply didn't happen." Despite almost 10 million viewers learning about the free game, it achieved an opening peak of just a little over 1,000 players. The month after it was 800, then 300 the month after that, showing that the game clearly had some problems. Of the hundreds of negative Steam reviews, most mentioned the game's poor graphical performance. One user wrote, "This just feels like a laggy Roblox/Fortnite clone. I can only run 45 FPS on an RTX 3080, whilst another said I have an RTX 2080 and I get 40 to 60 FPS when fighting. Lowest settings. The game is not optimized at all. Getting terrible FPS was a universal problem, as was the game's constant unexpected crashes. The game's early problems were best summarized here. I mean, it's pretty fun, but it needs a shit ton of work done to it. There are so many bugs that are real easy to fix. You guys should have done more work to it before release." These reviews were acknowledged and rectified.
We got mixed reviews on Steam because the game kept crashing, but we fixed it.
However, later in the video, Laserbeam experienced more bugs of his own.
My RPGs aren't firing? Look away, look away, look away.
Joking that the game is perfect and nothing is broken. Despite this, the game was now crashing less frequently, which should have helped it retain a player base, judging by reviews such as "it'll be a good game" once they fix all the technical issues and bugs. However, even after these problems were solved, World Boss was still rapidly bleeding players, as the gameplay itself also had many issues. It gets boring quickly, and I don't get anything out of the gameplay. This game gets boring way too easily. The gameplay is somewhat okay at first, but gets repetitive quickly. Sadly, the game seemed to lack any meaningful variety, with the official Twitter page even joking, "My favorite thing about World Boss is probably how unique of a game it is." I mean, how often have you seen guns in a video game? Guns, truly pushing boundaries. The game lacked meaningful objectives objectives or worthwhile goals to work toward. Becoming world boss was the only primary target.
The objective was really to just be world boss and just have an HP buff, and that's it.
And people complained that even this was too difficult to be fun. 99.99% of games you join are almost 15 plus minutes in, and you spawn with over 500% less health than every other player. I spawned in with 1000 health. The world boss, who's supposed to be the best, has over 7.5k health. What a legit joke. To put me in 5 straight games at level 1, when the world boss and 4 plus other players are level 15 plus, with 5 to 10x my health is laughable. As a result, players completely ignored the world boss and just tried to fight each other.
Instead of everybody teaming up to take down the world boss, people would just avoid fighting the world boss altogether and just keep fighting amongst themselves to level up.
Which kind of made it a mediocre shooter with no real advantage over other similar games. Another issue was that the mechanics weren't intuitive. For one player for less than 5 minutes and have a decent understanding of the entire concept. With World Boss, however, even after watching many different videos and playing multiple rounds yourself, the concept and objectives are still pretty foggy. It seems the only thing that did work well was the World Boss in-game item shop.
Despite the fact that the game launched in a broken and unfinished state, it had full-on microtransactions on day one.
Good to know that despite the terrible condition this game is in, they prioritized adding microtransactions over playability. Obviously, this wasn't really Fresh and Laser's fault, however, their promotional activities weren't perfect either. For example, when World Boss first came out, Fresh had
should be. The true test is before the...
Some live for...
I make it look easy.
on all of us, Ate.
Get ready. Today is not gonna be easy.
I wasn't always a wolf. I had to make these claws.
Introducing your champion.
Move it or quit.
Say we land here.
Eyes on the prize. Rethinking our strategy. How about moving there? Sige?
Let's go there.
I think we should go there.
Attention.
Oops, not that.
First blood already.
That's what happens when you get too excited.
Round 1. Ring countdown.
Say what? We're all inside this ring.
Attention. Evo harvesters are online.
Shotgun bolt here.
The champion has been eliminated.
Jump drive in position. Looks like that champion was all talk. Extra treasures here. You're welcome.
Warning. Ring movement in progress.
We're already inside the next ring. Good strategizing. Thank you.
You're welcome. Jump drive activated.
Package being delivered.
You hear that? There's a care package coming down. Optics here. Close range.
Mind if I take it? Ride a flyer.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
New kill leader, as I thought.
Gotta recharge my shield soon. Embarrassing. Recharging my shields. One sec. Recharging my shields. One sec.
Let's head that way. Activating jump drive.
Standard stock here. Level 3. It'll improve your reload and handling. Looks like we've spread out. Mind your map.
Welcome to the shop. I've got just the thing for you.
You are coming home with me tonight.
Countdown.
We're already.
Remember who hooked you up. I've got your back.
Attention. Delivering replicator incoming.
Let's make ourselves something nice. Death box over there. Wonder what's inside. Oops, not that.
会有人啊？是原味啊。
Ring close in 1 minute. Enemy there!
Enemy over there!
Sigue. Rival there, way in the distance. Ultimate accelerant here.